Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Same again. No way. Full of skies and people are bored. Move with me. Love neglected by reward. Okay. My my
So beautiful. It's Cate Le Bon live on KEXP, songs from the new album Reward.
Oh, to you is a name
That is Cate Le Bon live on KEXP, the new album called Reward. Absolutely magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to all of you. It is so wonderful to have you here and so great to have you back, Kate.
Yeah, thank you for having us. Yeah.
There is nothing quite like hearing songs live for the first time that you've been listening to on a new record that you love, and especially that last song, Home to You, which was the first song I heard from this new album. As soon as all of you started playing it, it just transported me to another place. Great times I've been having listening to it over the last few weeks, and just an amazing record.
Oh, thank you.
It seems like it's been quite a journey for you making this one. I know you were living in LA and you moved to a cottage in an idyllic part of England in the Lake District, I understand?
Yeah.
Sounds like it was a drastic change of pace, change of scenery, and just everything in your life kind of got turned upside down in a good way, I'm imagining. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I mean, I made a series of decisions, and I don't think I fully comprehended that it would change everything in my life, but it's good sometimes, I suppose, to do those things. I just wanted to check in on my relationship with music, and check that my motives were still in the right place. I guess if you're making music and you're asking people to invest in something you're doing, then you kind of need to know that you invested yourself. So it was just a bit of a hiatus, and I spent my time going to furniture school so that I could truly have a break from, the onus being all on music. Yeah, it was great. It was intense at times, But, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine moving into a rural area and living in a cottage sounds very idyllic, and solitude can be very positive in many ways, and also it can be very isolating. And you mentioned that you had a pretty rigorous furniture making program, so you weren't just going for long walks every day and writing in your journal. Tell me what it was like trying to fit the music in with the schedule that you were having.
Well, it was, I kind of went there with the idea that I'd make a record at some point, but the way that it actually happened was completely different to kind of what I had planned. So I would, it would be a long day at the workshop, and then I guess, spending lots of time by yourself is wonderful because it allows you time to catch up with things, but it also allows time for things to catch up with you, so it can be, a little bit spooky at times. And so music kind of became my hobby again, and it became like a nice cathartic outlet for, exercising some ghosts, maybe. So it was nice that, music kind of became my friend again. Yeah.
You'd been making music pretty continuously for a long time, releasing many of your own albums, producing other people's records, and of course, Drinks with Tim Presley.
Yeah.
Was this the longest period of time that you kind of stepped away from that?
Yeah, I think so. I knew that if I didn't do something and commit to something intense for a year, that I would probably get, persuaded to do something or persuade myself to do something. So it was... it's the longest that I've had, not played shows or thought about, making records or anything.
Tell me what it was like writing these songs. I heard that you wrote them on piano. Was that different for you?
Yeah, I guess so. It just felt fitting, with where I was mentally and the landscape. And there's something quite comforting about having a piano. It's rare you'll walk past a piano without having a little tinkle. So it was I guess I'm a little bit sick of the guitar at the moment, but I'm sure it's just a phase.
Well, it sounds like you spent a lot of time with these songs. When it was time to take them into the studio, what was that experience like?
It's kind of different to other records that I've done. The songs had become such kind of solid structures because I'd been living with them and playing them for, best part of a year, that they dictated the whole recording session as opposed to, being able to manipulate them with instrumentation or whatnot. It was very much the songs that were, I guess, dictating the whole thing. And I don't think I was fully prepared for that, so it took a lot of work crafting, arrangements and parts, and it took a lot longer than expected.
The way you describe it, it kind of sounds like furniture making. Did you find some parallels there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I guess this record, it was a much lengthier, much more intimate process, with the material.
It sounds like you, going in with such intimate work, have to surround yourself with people that you really trust.
Yeah,
to help
absolutely. You. Yeah. It's I think it's one of the most important things, Yeah.
Well, you've collected some very trustworthy and talented friends over the years.
I have, yeah.
Would you like to introduce this band?
No, it's okay. Of course, I'd love to. Where shall I start? This is Ewan Hinchelwood on guitar and saxophone. And over there, dressed in white, is Alex Morrison, who plays everything. If you just give him 5 seconds with an instrument and he'll master it. This is John Thomas, who's been playing with me for a few album cycles now. And this is the apple of my eye, Mr. Stephen Black, who I've been making music with since I was 19, I think. And then this beautiful creature is Dylan Hadley, and she's so good. I had to fly her from San Francisco to join us in Cardiff.
Well, you all sound like you've been playing together forever. It sounds so wonderful.
Oh, thank you so much.
As you say, so many people playing so many different instruments, moving around the room. Tell me about the title Reward.
I guess it's funny. I usually always have a title when I'm making a record, but this is the first time that I named the record after it had been recorded, I suppose. There's a long-winded story, and then there's an answer that is...
You tell whichever one you like.
I guess it's I guess it's a strange word to me, reward, because there's a relationship that exists. It's seemingly a positive word, but who dictates the reward? It can be quite a manipulative relationship, I suppose. And a lot of language is being used in that way at the moment, be it in politics, newspapers, whatever. But then there's also the personal kind of dictating your own reward, and the reward being in the making, to kind of keep track of what you hold in your hand, I suppose.
One of the things I love about art is how you can look at something that you've sort of taken for granted and felt a certain way about for a long time, and it can make you think a different way. I read your longer description of reward in an interview, and I had not really thought about it that way. And again, that's just really what I love about art, is it makes you think about things differently. And this album feels like that as well.
Thank you so much.
We're here in the KEXP studios. It's Cate Le Bon playing songs from her new album. How about some more music?
Take it outside. Equal coil at equivocal die. Leaflet drop in the courtyard. Call and reply. Mother's smile seems dry on the bedside. Never before dreamed, did not see the comedy assembly lines, they took her name.
You're listening to Cate Le Bon live here in the KEXP studios, songs from the new album Reward.
Back to life, we have no meanings. When he died, religion spoke. Did you ever look beyond belief? Oh, to love him is bigger than dreams. Canonized, he walked around. Did you ever see him on his knees? highlights. He skips outside, his hand in his heart on my mind. Inventing time, he dances with us, touches half my life. Broken hearts in the palm of my hand, in the palm of my hand. In the streets of Milan, in the streets of Milan. They're out of sight, they're out of sight, they're out of sight. And he sings to me, sings his heart to me, brings the steel to me, and the good song goes. Heroes, heroes, tell me, baby, tell me, please. Love is good, love is ancient to me, love is you, love is beautiful to me, love is good, love is ancient to me, love is you, love is beautiful to me. Love is good, love is ancient to me, love is you, love is beautiful to me.
So beautiful. That is mesmerizing. It's Cate Le Bon live on KEXP. Thank you all so much.
Oh, thank you for having us.
So beautiful. The new album called Reward. It's Cate Le Bon live on KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listenerpoweredkexp.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?